in the building, everybody, and I'm talking about my guest for today. Like, I'm ready, I'm prepared to be laughing, okay? Because I know she's gonna make me laugh. She came in studio and she was like, what is this pretty face doing in radio? You know, because there's that thing, you have to be, when you're pretty, you have to be on TV, and well, I don't know if there are unpretty people, so I'm not gonna say anything about unpretty. But yeah, there are people for radio and there are people for TV. Good morning.
There are faces that we need to hide. There are faces for public viewing.
You know what you're going to do to me today? I love laughing. So chances are you're going to make me laugh throughout in order to interview. And that's not good because I'm supposed to interview you.
I'm going to behave.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you so much for coming through. I mean, hey, Diva, I should say to tons, especially visitors from outside of, because I will see, you know?
I love Mpumalanga. It's one of my favorite places in South Africa and actually around the world. It's one of my favorites.
And we love you too.
And I only came to Mpumalanga for the first time 2 years ago.
Is it?
And I beat myself up. So
Why haven't you? Yes. But so ufigile kokuqala uyafika futhi and usatofika futhi.
Ngisatofika.
Let me give you this opportunity to introduce yourself because I got too excited and I didn't introduce you.
Sanibonani balalele emakhaya. Igama lami uThenjiwe aka Beyonce.
Stand Sam, are you a comedian?
Yeah.
You also act.
Yeah.
Like you've done some things, you've traveled, you've been everywhere. Tell me the places you've been to, especially the places that are outside of South Africa.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. I've been to. Let me just talk about places where I've been through e-commerce.
Okay.
I've been to Germany, Berlin. I've been to France, Cannes. I've been to Paris. I've been to Marseille. I've been all over England. I recently came back from having a show at Birmingham in England. I've been to America. I've been around.
You've been around.
From Guamashu to the world.
You know, taking over the world. Now, like you're saying, you're from Guamashu, right?
Yeah.
And you moved to the US to be an au pair. Did I call it right?
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it correctly?
There's no master of pronunciation.
Hey, these French words sometimes. All right. And you were there for 2 years, and then you moved to London where you got married and you had a child. Tell us more about that, the traveling from Guamashu to all these places that you've been to here.
What happened is, when at the high school, I went to Natal Tech, where I studied drama for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then that's when ingqondo yavuka ukuthi fanele uye eGoli phela sisi uyokwenza ama-audition. And I didn't have money. And thina phela from black families, masuqeda ukufunda yondle ekhaya. You can't finish school and still expect parents to be looking after you. Fangabe sewufundisa olandelayo.
Yes.
And langidlula eGoli because I didn't have money and I didn't like living lempilo yokupatanisa. So I decided, let me go to America as an au pair for 2 years, save up, so that when I come back, I can have some money.
Yes.
Decent.
Yeah.
And then it was my first time going overseas. I started America and I saved up. And then I realized, travel. It's so nice to see different cultures. After America, I went to London.
Yeah.
Like sakhona lama working holiday visa. Nakhona benithi ngiyohlala 2 years, ngithi uqoqa ama-pound nyana khona ngizobuya iphaketheli strong.
Oh, yeah, no. Petty dollar and the pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mangifika ngale, hayi-ke ngase ngithola umendo. Washo ukuthi mayisangoma is the best.
Yes.
Ngafike ngale.
Don't mind me, please continue.
Ngathola umshado.
Yeah.
And then I realized ukuthi I was not meant to be a housewife. Ngiyangibora.
Yeah.
I didn't just, like, my parents didn't send me to school just ukuthi ngizohlala nje ngijike nelanga ngikhulisa ingane. So I decided to go back to school. And I didn't want to do lento atypical ukuthi kuyazi ukuthi if you are black and you're from Africa, uhlala phesheya uzobunesi noma uzobe social worker.
Yeah.
So I wanted to challenge myself against the law. And in law for me was the easiest choice because it's the closest thing to acting. Because mawumile lapha enkantolo, you have a free audience, and we all know ukuthi ka law we have some best actors. I mean, we've had cases in South Africa where we see Oscar award-winning performances.
Hey, no pun intended.
Yeah. So that's when I did law and I enjoyed it. But then my colleagues always used to laugh at me.
Yeah.
But I went, when comment. So one day, siphumile siye outbound challenge. Ngena la stage. Sihlala siperformela lapha emsebenzini sihlekile. And then I started, and after that day, I never stopped.
All right.
Until it got to a point where I had to choose.
Yeah.
Ngoba bese busy boy too.
Oh yeah.
And naturally, I chose comedy.
All right. And that was in the UK, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I want you to tell me about your big break. When did it come? What was happening? Where were you?
What happened is the first ever performance I had in the UK, I did. It was a 5-minute performance, and I did not know that there was somebody owenza research for abafati labahlekisayo. Labahlekisayo. Yeah. And I ended up being selected, ended up going around the country until I made it to the final.
Okay.
So I can say that was my first break, was my big break, because that what opened my opportunities and doors for me. And when I started it, I didn't even, I knew I loved it, but I didn't think I could make a living out of it.
Yes, yeah. All right, well, look at you today, girl, traveling and touring and go to all these places that I've never been to.
You will go.
That I need to. Yes, of course, I need to. Now, I mean, I want earlier on sikhulume feature last about in-laws, especially the horrible ones, on how to deal with them. How were your in-laws?
I don't allow them ukuthi baze batshengise horrible side. The problem that we make, Tina, is we marry singekho ready. If unganayo imali yendlu, awunayo imali yomfazi. If you live in your own house and anibonani every day, you can't have a team enama-coach out too.
Yeah.
If uzoya kamamezala ufike ufuna ukuhlala emzini wakhe, awukabi ready. And uzogcina uthi umama wabantu uyeyisa, uzombangela isicelo endlini yakhe. But if uningabonani until nibonane ngey'khathi ey'necessary, ama-chances ukuthi nilwe azoba bancane. Maye thina siyajaha, we want to do things ngendlela wrong. And number two, we must also behave. Sikhumbule ne-culture yethu. And thina we want to take over, and we want to be abelungu kakhulu. And we want to modernize things that don't need to be modernized.
Yeah.
Respect and avoid argument. Treat your mamezala like a boss yakhe emsebenzini. Then again, even ngamanye thina sesiyaphendula nathi abantu abadala. At the same time, nabo mamezala bakhona abanesicefe shame. But there's nothing you can do. That's why it's important to get to know the family also shadela kuyona before ushade. Because when you marry a man, ushada umndeni wakhe wonke. Awushade yena. But I mean, from what I've witnessed, ziyadelela iy'ngane zamanje.
Too much.
Too much.
But yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. No. I want to find out, actor, because I'm with the road, right? What else can we expect from you in terms of your acting career?
I'm working on quite a few things. What I decided is I no longer want my talent. Yes. So I'm producing my own stuff now. We're working on a sitcom that we are hoping it's going to be out very soon. Umuhle kanje ufuna ukuzothatha over.
Well, but ngona ufuna ukuthi ngibe e-TV futhi, so you know ngicelela umsebenzi. Okay.
Don't worry, sizocast.
Yeah.
Sizocast. And we're also working on a feature.
Yeah. We
are still in development. It's taken from one of the skits. We developed it and we're going to make it into a feature.
All right. And what can you expect from you? Ngoba ula eMpumalanga nyalo. What's happening?
In Mpumalanga, I'm here. It's very exciting for me. I mean, I'm on tour with the first ladies of comedy.
Oh.
It's me, Utumi Morake, abaningi bamazi from Our Perfect Wedding, abanye bamazi for a comedy. She's been around.
Okay.
With Don Thandeka King, Umangcobo Ozalo. We're going to be M20 tomorrow.
All right.
And
then on social media, where do we find you?
Facebook, Thenjiwe Comedy,
Uh-huh.
Twitter, and
Instagram.
Instagram. I'm so old
Are you on
school.
Snapchat?
No.
Okay, fine.
Even that three, I'm so old school because I'm on Facebook and
Yeah.
I always treat Facebook as a straight sum.
Mm.
I feel like I'm cheating on Facebook, man.
Oh, my campaign.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm a copying mom
Yeah.
So I prefer Facebook.
Okay. What's the thingy on Facebook?
Thenjiwe.
Okay.
Just look for Thenjiwe Comedy uzobona and uzohleka kuzoba munandi.
Darling, thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you so much.
We shall see you soon.
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Please come by tomorrow. Uzohleka. Bring everyone you know.
Cast me. Okay, I'm not saying that I'll come by tomorrow, cast me. I'm just saying cast me. Spotlight. That's what I'm saying. So that people can listen. Now I'm casting, but what's this on air?
But unamanga
Yes.
Thank
for joining us today.
you for having me.
Coming up is Busi, all of me right here on Buzz FM.